Greetings and welcome back, my friends, to this Monday morning episode. And we all know what Monday mornings feel like, don't we? Anyway, let's get into me finds from yesterday. Me and Christy headed down to Secret Harbour for a garage sale. And there was probably 30-40 crates there. But luckily, there's about 50 people there as well, because otherwise I would have bought the whole lot. Anyway, I picked up 17 crackers, so let's just get straight into them. The first one, the sensational Alex Harvey band, Tomorrow Belongs to Me. Look, that's a superb cover. We played this last night. It's just rocking, eh? There's a back cover. Gatefold sleeve. And this came out in 1975, I believe. Yeah, 1975 on the Vertigo label. So that was the first one out the gate. Alex Harvey. But then we found another Alex Harvey one next from 1973. And what amazed me about this album is there's Ted McKenna on the back there. I remember seeing Ted McKenna with Michael Schenker back in '83. But what amazed me about this was this album is like 48 years old and it's still in the shrink wrap. It's just in absolute mint condition. Like you just bought it brand new from the record shop. So they're still out there. To find records this old in this condition, whoever had these, hats off to them, mate, for keeping them in this condition and leaving it in the shrink wrap as well. So there's my second Alex Harvey. Stoked with that. Next up, Jethro Tull Aqualung. I used to have a copy of this, but it was real bad copy, and I came across this yesterday and it's like mint condition. The slave's perfect, isn't it? Look at that third middle picture. There's the back cover. So like I say, this came out in 1974 on the Chrysalis record label. And it's just absolute mint condition. The cover is perfect. Look at the spine, everything. So I've got to get these in plastic covers as soon as I can. I just thought I'd show you these first before I wrap them up. Next up, another Jethro Tull I've been chasing for ages, eh? Minstrel in the Gallery. We put this on last night. This is a great album just to chill out. Get a few beers down here. Raining outside. Flick it over, there's the back cover. So yeah, it was good to listen to this last night. And this was 1976. No, 1975, sorry, on the Chrysalis label too. So a couple of Jethro Tulls to add to the collection. Minstrel in the Gallery. Happy days. Next up, the great Gonzo, Ted Nugent. Scream Dream. Great cover. Guitars as arms. Flick it over. Featuring Wango Tango. And I think this came out in 1980, I believe. Let me just double check. Yeah, 1980 on the Epic label. So I've only got one of a 10-digit record. That's Weekend Warriors. So with the Scream Dream, now I've got two 10-digit records. So there you go. Next up, great double live album, Uriah Heep, Bruns Records, Uriah Heep Live. Double album again. This came out in 1973 on the Bruns label. Like I say, it's a double album, gatefold sleeve. We've got a booklet in there as well, with all the band in there. Just see what's going on here. Yeah, Lee Kerslake. There he is. The guy who featured on Ozzy's Blizzard of Oz and Diary of a Madman. Passed away, I think it was last year now, wasn't it? Lee Kerslake. Unbelievable. What a legend. You are Heap Live. Next up, I've got a copy of this already, but I had to pick this up because it's a superb condition one, so I might have to swap this for the one I've got. That's Deep Purple, Come Taste the Band. David Coverdale on board, Tommy Bowling. Again, gatefold sleeve. All the band in there. That cover. This came out in 1975, I think. Let me just double check. Yep, 1975 that came out. So like I say, it's a better condition copy than the one I've got, so I might just swap them over and offload the other one. So there you go, Deep Purple, Come Taste the Band. Superb. Another one I've got already, but I bought the reissue of this on blue vinyl because I'd just completely given up trying to find an original copy. And I found one yesterday, and that was Blue Oyster Cult's On Your Feet, On Your Knees. On Your Feet, On Your Knees, that's the one, yeah. Tasty album, eh? Nice picture of the band there. Back cover. This is a double two. And this was on the CBS 1975. It's just absolutely mint condition. Spine, everything. So the reissue that I got's still sealed, so I might just leave that for now and give this a whirl. There you go, Blue Oyster Cult. Still out there. Next up, Barclay's James Harvest. Gone to Earth. With the inside sleeve is part of the front cover there. And again, just perfect condition. I think this came out, let me have a look. Early 70s of it. MCA Records, 1977. So, another great find. And again, another BJH one. Time Honoured Ghosts. And this one's even better condition. It's like brand new. You couldn't make it up. This is on the Polydor label, 1975. And it's absolutely perfect condition. It's like the cover of Watership Down or something. But I've got to give these a play. I've never even heard this album before, or that one. But just the fact that they're old records and they're in the condition that they're in, you've got to give them a chance, eh? Anyway, another early Genesis album that I haven't got. I've got the Foxtrot and the Nursery Crimes, but I haven't got this one. So, A Trick of the Tail. Again, you got a gatefold sleeve, all the lyrics. And the front cover and the back cover so like joined into one there. I think this might be in Charisma, eh? Charisma Records. Oh no. 1976 on the Atco label. I don't think I've got any Atco records. I've never seen that one before, eh? Interesting. I'll look into that. Unbelievable. Next up, Thin Lizzy. Live and Dangerous, double album. I think Brian Robertson's on this one. He does an awesome solo on Warrior on this album. Again, a double album. Picture of the band there. Play great full line on the front there. And this was on also on the Vertigo label, 1978. All the classics on there. Jailbreak, Emerald, Johnny the Fox, Boys Are Back in Town. Yeah, one of the greatest live albums ever. Thin Lizzy, Live and Dangerous. Another record I used to have a while back, and I got rid of it for some strange reason. But it was there again yesterday. You get, when you collect records, this happens all the time. You get rid of stuff, you regret it, and somewhere along the line you find it again. And what I liked about this was the cover. That was Grateful Dead, the best of Skeletons in the Closet. So there's the back cover. And this came out, was it 1973? Yeah, 1973 on the Warner Brothers Records. So just for the cover alone, I don't know why I got rid of it before, but like I say, they always come back round again. Next up, Sammy Hagar, before he joined Van Halen and his own group. It was Montrose, with Ronnie Montrose. And also you got Bill Church on bass and Danny Kamasi on drums. And this came out in, let me have a look. This is also on the Warner Brothers label. 1973 this came out. If you've never heard this, you should give it a whirl, because it's a great album from start to finish. Montrose self-titled album. Next up, my second favourite Wishbone Ash album after Argos. I've been looking for this album for ages, and there it was again in a box. There's the rub. We played this last night. Superb album. And this was on the MCA label, 1974 that was. And again, perfect condition. So happy to have that in my collection now. So it was me 15 records from the 70s and early 80s. Then I picked these two 12-inch singles up too. And first up we got Public Image Limited, Johnny Rotten at the helm. It's got a bit of a nick in the cover there, but if I put a white inside sleeve on there, you won't even notice. And it's got, yeah, This Is Not a Love Song and Blue Water on there. So I think I paid $10 for that. So it'll go down there with the Sex Pistols stuff. And last but not least was the late great Joe Strummer from The Clash. And he's been dead nearly 18 years. And this came out in 1989 originally, but this reissue came out in 2016 on the Record Store Day exclusive. And it's still sealed, brand new. So, that was my finds from yesterday's garage sale with the help of Christy. So we did well. We did really well. But it's still out there. Get out there and start looking, because there's doozies to be found in good condition as well. Anyway, that's me for today. Take care of yourselves and I'll see you soon.